Hey guys, I just wanted to hop on real quick and I wanted to teach you guys how to upload an SVG or a template and how to clean it up in Design Space and then go ahead and use it, show you how to slice things, weld things. So we're just going to go ahead and get started. So here you guys can see I have a blank canvas on Design Space. So I'm going to go ahead over and click on Upload. And I'm going to hit Upload Images. Now I'm going to hit Browse. So now here are some of my files. So you're going to go ahead and click on one of them. It doesn't matter which one. So I'm going to click on this one and hit Open. Now once it opens, it's going to show us this on the left hand side. You're always going to want to hit Complex. Then you're going to go ahead and hit Continue. And you're going to zoom out a little so you can see the entire photo. Now you want to make sure that Select and Erase is selected. Usually it already is once you come to this screen, but just double check. Then you're going to go ahead here and you're going to click on the white. And it's going to change this to a checker. That means that the outside is now deleted. So when you hit the preview button, you can see that it's all been deleted. Now you can see here that the B, the E, the A here, the F and all, it doesn't look complete yet. So what you want to do is you want to go back, so hit the hide preview button, and it's going to take you here and you want to delete all of the white out of the image. So you can zoom in if you'd like and go step by step, or you can stay zoomed out. It's totally up to you. I'm going to stay zoomed in so you guys can see it a little bit better. Now it's totally up to you if you want to cut these out of the starfish or not. I'm going to leave them for this one. So you just want to make sure that you get all of the white. So that looks like it is it. You can zoom back out, make sure that you got everything. You can hit preview again and it shows right here that I got everything. So now you're going to hit continue. Make sure that it is named. And then you're going to go ahead over to here and you're going to click on the right side where it says save as a cut image. And then you're going to hit save. Then you're going to click on the image. You're going to hit insert images right down here on the right hand side. And it's going to come up right here. I'm going to lower that a little bit, make it a little smaller. And this right here is your SVG. It was that quick to go ahead. So now that this is here, I'm going to go ahead and show you one more. I'm going to hit upload here, upload image, browse. So I'm just going to take this one here, hit open, go to complex, continue. Now this one's super easy. So this is already selected. So we're going to do just the white like last time. So there goes that. You can hit continue. You don't have to hit the preview if you do not choose to. I'm going to make sure I click on the right side. It's named Brad and I'm going to hit save. Now you see here that this was saved as all black instead of black and gold. So now I'm going to actually show you how to make it two different colors. So for this you're going to use the slice option. So you're going to go to shapes and you're going to hit the square. So now after you have this square, you're going to line it up at the bottom, you're going to unlock it, and you're going to drag it out to make sure that the whole bottom word is covered. So the reason I unlock it is because if I unlock it, I can size it whichever way I want to. If you leave it locked, it goes how it wants to. So I always recommend to unlock it. Now I'm going to go ahead and take my mouse and I'm going to left click up top here and I'm going to drag it across both images, so the square and the bride. Then I'm going to go to the bottom right corner and hit slice. And that is where it's going to give me the two totally different colors. So I delete the gray. Now we have black left here. So this is one image and now this is one image. So now I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing with the bride. So again, you're going to get shapes, you're going to hit a square, You're going to drag this, you're going to hit unlock, drag it over. Make sure that it doesn't touch any of the heart or the arrow. And again, you're going to left click and drag. And then you will slice again. Then you can go ahead and delete these, delete the gray. And now you have all three separate pieces. And you can see them all right here on the right hand side. They're all separate. So now I could take this and say I want to make it a different color. Say I want it purple. You'll go to the little color. You'll select the image first. Hit the circle up here, well, the little square up here, and you can change the color. If you don't like any of the colors here, you're just going to hit advanced, and you can go ahead and change it to whatever you like. So say you want it more of like a seafoam green. And then you can go ahead and line these up. So you can select all of these here, and then you can actually center them. So you can make sure that they are completely centered, all of them together. Then you're going to reselect it. So now this is where the weld, the attach, flatten, and the group come in. So now if you were to weld this, it will all change back to the same color. So we don't want that. So I hit the undo button. Now if you were to attach it, again, all one color. We don't want that either. So this is where I'm going to go ahead and show you guys that you want to use the group whenever it comes into multiple colors. Now you can either group it like this, or you can go ahead and select the bride, hit the control button and select tribe. Now you can see that these two are highlighted over here on the right hand side, and you can actually attach or weld those. This way when you go ahead to the make it section, you won't see bride and then tribe next to it. It'll actually show up just like this, so it's already lined up for you. Then you want to left click and drag, and then you want to group all of it together. So it shows here that it's attached for these two pieces, and then it's grouped for all three. And this way, like I said, when you go to hit make it, it's going to be very hard to see this, but the bride and the tribe move together. And then you can see here that the arrow and heart are on a different color since you're using a different color. So again, guys, this is super easy, super simple, and you can do the same thing to this one, or you can leave it all black. You can go ahead and change the whole color of it. If you want it purple or green, blue, or say that you want that all black and you only want the starfish a certain color, you can just go ahead in and cut out just the starfish. So you can really use whatever shapes that you want to use. It's total preference. So this one might be a little bit harder to cut out in one. So if you want to do it all in one, you can actually weld shapes together. So this way you can slice it all together. So say you have that there, and then you need another like little oval. You're gonna want to move that a little bit and put it up. That looks good. You're gonna select these two, so you can either click this one of the two circles and hit control and select the other one and it'll select it, or you can drag it. But when you drag it, you have to keep in mind that it will select the entire thing, and you don't want that. So you have to be very careful. Then you're going to hit slice. Oh, there was my first mistake. So I actually forgot to hit weld together. So you have to weld the pieces together first. Sorry about that, guys. So I'm going to back click to show you guys that you want to weld the two circles together first. Sorry, I'm used to just doing these. I'm not used to walking everybody through how to weld things. So you want to hit one, hit the other one with the control button and weld these together. Now that this is welded, you can actually select this and the image, and then you can go ahead and slice it out. Now I see that there's one little part of the starfish there that wasn't covered. So now you can either hit the control and select on both, or just drag them and hit slice. And now you will have a starfish that's separate. And you can go ahead and change this to whatever color that you want it to be. So now this whole image is already together, as you can see here. And then here is the starfish. Now say you want to make the starfish bigger and put it up somewhere, you can. So I could put it all the way up here if I wanted to. So there's so many different options of what to do and how to go about it. And then say that you want to be able to size all of this together, and you see here that this is sizing, but the starfish isn't. You can actually either group them together, so they will size together. If you hit group, then you can size them. But if you don't want them grouped together, which I do strongly recommend keeping things grouped, you can hit ungroup, and then you can just select all of it, and you can go ahead and move it. And then when you click off, they're still separate from each other. So remember, you don't want to weld anything together unless it's the same color or the same with attach. So you could actually weld the bride and the tribe together, but it was kind of pointless to do that. Usually welding is if you have a cursive font and you put them together, then you want to weld those. So for this, you really want to use the attach. So again, I just wanted to hop on here and show you guys how to upload them, how to clean them up, and how to be able to change the colors on them. So this was really simple. You can go ahead to make it, and it shows you, like I said, it's going to be really hard to see this because I'm actually going to change the colors of these two so you guys can see them better. I'm going to go ahead and make them white. So for this one, you're actually going to click on the right hand side, or else you would have to take them out. But notice how if you change the color of one, both of them will change anyways. Then you can hit make it, and now you can actually see these are all attached. So when you go and put them on your project, you don't have to worry about lining them up. Now these ones will be separate just because they are two separate colors for the image, but you can just go ahead and place them where they need to be once it comes time to add them to your product. So again, guys, this is super easy, super simple. I hope I answered all of your questions on how to upload images from start to finish. Again, you just have to make sure that the image is saved. You go to upload, make sure that you hit the upload image, and then when you're ready to clean them up, you save them. Then you have to click it and insert it, and it will come back just like this. You can also use the image just like this too. So you can just go right to make it, and the whole image will be right here. So if you guys have any other questions, concerns, comments, feel free to message me or email me. My email is kjays25@yahoo.com. Alright guys, have a great rest of your weekend, and I will talk to you guys soon.